Hello, ladies. My name is Angely, and I wanted to come in really quick to share a little bit of a testimonial for me personally, and my girl Elvira, or our girl Elvira. So I've been friends with Elvira for over 10 years. We were both leaders early on with our cheer squad, and we rocked it together. And since then, through the years, through the distance, through the babies, we have always stayed really close. And I wanted to share that, throughout that time, she has always been a really great resource for me. She's always been my confidant, someone that I can bounce ideas at, or especially early on as we were both starting out in our careers. She was really someone great where I can brainstorm and get some ideas and inspiration, motivation to kind of keep pushing through. And particularly now as I see her recently, watching all her work that she's doing as a coach has been absolutely inspirational. Even for me, I mean, she's gone above what we were already sharing amongst our friendship. I was kind of going through a bit of a career slump. I felt like I was missing an opportunity of growth and creativity at my work. And I was seriously just looking for work just to find that connection. I'm really happy with what the mission of our organization does, but I wasn't being fully utilized, or I wasn't functioning at my capacity. So I was actively looking, and but listening to all of the posts and advice that Elvira has shared in this group, particularly the information about connecting with what really makes you happy and dedicating that time and really kind of doing some personal self-assessment and evaluation on what makes you happy and what makes you excited to get up and go to work and live your day-to-day and focusing on those things is what made me realize that I am actually happy in the organization that I'm in, the work that we're doing, the people that I work with, the people that we're impacting. So I started to get creative and finding ways that I can expand my role. There wasn't necessarily straight line of a position where I can bump into, but there's definitely growth opportunity within the organization. So one of the things that really resonated that Elvira shared is really find your niche, find what makes you happy, identify the things that align with your person, with your personality, with your abilities. And I realized that I really enjoy project management in organization and creating organizational change. So I started piling all those, or putting together that list so that I can really come together with a presentable package to my supervisor, and one, not only ask for a growth in my position or my role in the organization, and also a salary increase, obviously, because as we all know, that's ultimately, like we need in order to sustain our families and our day-to-days. So, through that advice that I got from Elvira, I just honed in, put together my package and my presentation, and this was really the first time I was ever going in for asking for a promotion. So it was a little challenging for me because we hear a lot about how women are not necessarily assertive enough, just take on all the responsibilities without valuing themselves and valuing their work and the output that they dedicate each day in and out. So, I, again, just through that inspiration that she was giving about just owning it and just put yourself out there, be the person who you are to the world, because that's what's going to make that connection. So I got my spiel ready and I presented it to my supervisor. And I had a number in mind, which I was kind of hoping for, and which is a pretty significant increase. And as I'm telling her all of this, and I'm giving her the feedback, and I'm telling her how I want to expand and what are some of the things I want to get involved in, and she thought it was great. And because we were at our 6-month annual evaluation for the year, she's like, I definitely feel with all of this, there's opportunity to improve your conversation. And so of course she asked me the number, but I bounced it back to them because I didn't want to reveal all my cards, and she went ahead and hit me with a 10K increase, which was, I swear not, the exact number I was thinking of. So I was able to get a 10K increase, but of course I wanted to keep that door open given the fact that I was now going to take on so much more. And so I said, that's very generous, but I'm hoping for another 5. I was hoping for another additional 5 in the future. And she was definitely amenable to that. She said, maybe by the end of the year, we'll reevaluate. Let's go see how things are going with this new change in responsibilities, and we go from there. So I just wanted to quickly come on and say thank you to Elvira. Thank you for all the information and the resource and motivation, really, that you're putting out there for women that are working moms, that are working full-time jobs, that are still striving in their careers, and also entrepreneurs, which is really cool. Thank you. I'm listening, I'm connected. I'm not always commenting because sometimes I'm on the road reading, but I absolutely love you. I absolutely am so inspired by you and the information that you're putting out there. I see the motivation, the impact that you're creating in other women. It's just absolutely admirable, and I absolutely love it. And so thanks so much, girl. I love you till from here to the moon and back. And keep on going and keep on pushing out there for all the women that need to hear it. And thanks so much.